Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Week 2.
Yeah, you made it. Day 8. You made it for your first week. We've loved
Wow.
we've loved watching everybody, haven't we? And it's amazing the amount of participation we've got. I think it's awesome. I love how everybody's really giving it their all, which is what we want, Martina, isn't it?
It's the best one yet.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. So good on you. Keep it up.
Thank you. We're really enjoying it.
Yeah, don't if you come across anything this week that is you think, oh, I don't want to do that, please, there's an obstacle, there's a reason why you don't want to do that. So push through and do the things that make you feel uncomfortable. Okay, there's no growth in sitting back and doing nothing, so sometimes we have to put ourselves forward. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the balancing act of Scentsy. So we've been doing it 5.5, nearly 6 years, both of us. So we've had lots of challenges along the journey, haven't we, Martina?
Yes, definitely.
Plenty of times, frequently, where we have gone, we can't do this, we don't want to do this, it's too difficult. Like we're there,
Worth it.
Absolutely. We've tried everything. This is too hard. Right. We've been there. One of the things that
I'm just coming back to your whys, which was day 2 assignment. We've been there as well when we were super excited. We love the product. We love sharing it with people. And when people around us love it, and when you get a teamie and you're on fire, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And it might seem like the reason why you're doing it.
Yeah.
A lot of you, why I'm mentioning it is because a lot of you mention it as your why. But when things are going really difficult, this why is not strong enough for you to get you through it. So that's why we were trying to dig deeper and find something different than just the excitement from the business by itself, because there will be times, I can guarantee you, there will be times when it will be really, really difficult and you will want to give up.
Absolutely. And that why then, and everything comes back to your why, really, Martina, isn't it? Your why then, if it's strong enough, it will push you through. And that's why we are still here, because our why has evolved and changed over that period of time, but it is strong in both of us, what we want to do.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing anything else. What could bring me where I want to be. Mm-hmm. So this is the only business where I can see myself living the life I want to live. And that's why no matter how hard it is, I'm just pushing through it.
Yeah. And look, there's no great person in the world who has done a great thing and not failed. Everybody fails. You are gonna fail. It's how you choose to fail. You can choose to fail and give up, or you can choose to fail forward and learn from the mistakes that you make. And that's really when we're talking about that balancing act, in those bad times when you may have said the wrong thing, may have done the wrong thing, may have tried and it's not worked out. You learn from that. One of the things that Becca Levi says that was always stuck with both myself and Martina is you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. And that is so true with your Scentsy business, for sure. So yeah, we're going to talk to you a little bit today about ideas of what to do to not feel so overwhelmed. We're both stay-at-home mums with little kids. I've got a hubby that works away. Martina's hubby runs his own business and he's really super busy. We are time poor sometimes. I've currently got Sophie home with me when she should be at school. So everything that I'd planned for this week to do all got up in the air because she's home with me at the moment. So for me, having this business is a juggling act, and I think Martina will agree with me as well. It's just, but the amazing thing about it is you can slot pieces of time into your day that you couldn't do if you had to do like a 9-to-5 job and you had to go and put them into childcare and stuff like that. That's the beauty of the business. But it can also be the bit that drives you nuts, because unless you set a time scale or unless you put some boundaries in place, it can take over everything. So I know when I've been fighting for a promotion and I've been really, really striving, everything goes out the window. Like, of Sophie eaten today? Like, have I done any washing? Like, all that, it doesn't, you know what I mean? All that stuff, because all you're laser focused on the task in hand. And then you could be, oh crap, like I haven't done all the stuff to look after my family. And then the thing that we do this for is to give us more time and spend with our family. We find isn't happening. We're not spending the time that we should be with our family. So it's really important to try and get that balance. I don't think any of us get it 100% right. Do you, Martina?
Definitely not. No.
Yeah, but we try, and hopefully we can give you some tips today on things that we do and have taken from other people that can help you get that balance back or put it into place.
Yeah, definitely. So finding the balance, and it looks definitely different for every one of us. It's totally different where the balance is, because it depends on everything, on all circumstances. You can to be able to work at least an hour a day, you might need to wake up an hour earlier for that. And because there is no other way when to do it otherwise, because of your circumstances. For some people, it might be if they have a little child at home, it might be when the child is sleeping. And therefore they don't have to wake up earlier. So it really is totally different to every single one of us. But the importance is to know and to make a plan and plan it in advance and know, okay, now is the time I need to work. And what I was talking about, so-called power hour, is super duper important. In the times when everything goes crazy, doing a power hour a day, every single day, it can change the whole journey for you. 1 power hour a day can be more than enough if you do income producing activities.
And listen, there's a few ideas we can give you on how to snatch a couple of hours a day back. One of the things that I really liked when I was looking at this was getting your family involved, like the importance of getting your family on side. And it goes a little bit back to your why again. So like sitting down with your family and going, look, I want to get myself a couple of hours extra than what I'm doing now a week to really ramp up my Scentsy business. This is something that I feel could provide this for the family, and discuss that, make that part of your why, like a family holiday or whatever it might be, you know. How can I get this time back? It could be that hubby cooks a couple of nights a week and that gives you a couple of hours there. It could be that you meal prep a little bit more, you know, so that you're a little bit more organized when it comes to your house bits and pieces. It could be that you get someone, once you start actually earning a bit of money, you actually get someone in to do the jobs that you hate doing. Like I hate cleaning. I hate cleaning. But like if I get someone in to do those bits that I hate, and I don't sit on the couch watching Netflix while they're doing those things that I hate, I'm actually doing something that's productive, that's going to earn money. Because if you sit down and get your family involved, especially your partner, I know from my point of view with Alan, like he would need to know, right, okay, this is going to earn me this, you know, I'm going to be able to get this much income in for the family by being more productive, because I'm delegating this bit this task that I don't like doing out to somebody else, you know. So
it's also super important to talk to your children, obviously, when they're old enough. They might see you working or being on a phone quite often. So it's up to you to explain it to them. Like, tell them, I'm not on my phone watching Peppa Pig, or I'm not on my phone playing games. I am actually on my phone working. And if you give me 1 hour now, then I'll spend the rest of the afternoon with you playing. discussing and making the plan together with your family, if it's possible. Obviously, if you're a single mom with a 1-year-old baby, you are not going to discuss it with your baby. But making the plan in advance is very important. Also, as Carly was talking about paying someone for doing some jobs, you can pay with Scentsy as well. Yeah. So, for example, making samples is not really income producing activity. It is important to have it when you start talking to people and you can show people what the products are about. But making samples by itself is not an income producing activity. And if you can afford it, buy it from, and you don't have much time, buy it because Scentsy, you can buy it in a family store. If you can't afford it and you want to make it yourself because you can get washer refs half price or free through hostess rewards, you can ask your friend or someone who loves Scentsy if they could help you with that. They can make the samples for you and you can pay them with some Scentsy products. If they love them, you can earn these products through hostess rewards as well, and you are not losing any money, and they can help you earn some time for income producing activities.
Yeah. I always think it's really good. We're going to speak a little bit about scalable systems, which some of you will have heard of before. But I always think it's a really good idea to plan your week out on a Sunday. Like, I will sit on a Sunday, even though I have my own scalable system that I work through, but I know that my week looks different week to week. So sometimes Alan's home, so I won't spend the time on Scentsy that I would do when he's away and stuff like that. So I will take my scalable system, which we'll explain what it is in a minute, but and I will write on a Sunday the things that I want to get done this next week. And I go into the week knowing, right, okay, this needs to be done this week. So for example, new catalogue launch, I know that I've got to do I knew I had to do an online party for my VIP group this week. I knew that I was going to have to make up a lot of packs this week to send out to customers. So they were like the two big jobs that I wanted to get done this week. So I think sometimes we overwhelm ourselves with a big long to-do list, when if we just chose 4 or 5 important things to get done that week and made sure that we did them first, other stuff happens, because you feel more productive. I think when we write lists and lists and lists of stuff out for us to do, and we're not ticking them off, we can get overwhelmed and end up not doing anything. That's when we turn on Netflix.
Yeah. And first of all, you need to find those activities which can bring you income. You need to talk to people, and that's don't make yourself busy with making samples if you are not going to give them out to anyone. Yeah. So first of all, you need to talk to people every single day, and that's the number one task you need to do every single day. If you haven't talked to anyone about Scentsy yet, don't sit down doing samples. I'm just talking about samples all the time. It's not just about samples. But yeah, don't do those non-income producing activities if you haven't talked to anyone yet. Make it your number one thing. Talk to at least 2 to 3 people new to Scentsy every single day. If you do that and you will not do anything else, you will grow your business.
I think as well, some people, when they're really crafty and they like creating and stuff like that, they can throw themselves into that, and it's like a comfort blanket. So it's like, I can make all these samples and make this look pretty and make this box up, but it doesn't matter if you've got no one to sell it to and no one's going to look at it. Like, what's the point? I would much rather have spoken to 5 people and have nothing to give out to them and thinking, now I've got to make the samples up quickly, than have everything sat there and not be too scared to have a conversation with somebody. And we'll speak a little bit further on this week with how to have those conversations, because it is scary sometimes talking to people and putting ourselves out there. But so balance wise, there's like a few ideas there: the power hour, the planning your week a little bit more, ferrying jobs out, delegating, getting your family involved. Scalable systems, we're going to pop a video in the comments of this video for you to watch to go into a little bit more detail. But a scalable system is basically, it's something that you break down into the days of the week and the times that you've got to work your Scentsy business, and you balance those jobs out that you have to do. A really good way of setting up your own scalable system is to brain dump, first of all the things that you've got to do in a week. So get a piece of paper, write down everything that you want to get done that's important to you in your Scentsy business right now. Your scalable system's going to evolve and change over time. I can't tell you how many I've had over the years that we've been doing it. Sometimes they work for me, sometimes they don't. I end up not using them. And look, a system is no good if you don't use it. So, but if scalable systems doesn't work for you, it doesn't matter. Like, just find something that is going to work for you. But a scalable system is a great way of breaking stuff down that you can. I've got mine here actually.
If you're not organized, continue.
Yeah, it's just a great way of breaking it down of the things that you need to do on a weekly basis. And there's going to be other stuff that you add on to that, but I know I can grab this and go, right, on Monday I need to make sure I send my emails to my team, I check on my numbers, I reach out. If I've got coaching calls to book in, they get booked in, all that sort of stuff. So it's just a way of making it clear in my brain. I feel like, for me, if I empty my brain out of all that stuff, it leaves me room to develop and look at other things, you know. So, but again, it's just if you'll use it.
Yeah, usually, like, if you are an organized person, you might not need it at all, and you just know what you're doing every single day. If you're not organized at all, like me, you might not use it either, because no matter how many scalable systems I've done, I've never ended up using it for a very long time, because for me, it's easier to wake up in the morning and write down what I need to do for the day. And every Monday is different. I have no same Mondays, but that's just how my brain works. So everyone works on a different way. Scalable system works for a lot of people. So maybe try it out. It can save you time. If you don't know, so you've got that power hour available and you don't know what to do at all. So you might just have a look on your scalable system and you see, all right, today is Wednesday, I need to do that, and that. Once you're done, you can find different tasks again. But it can definitely help you, like, saving time, so you know exactly what you can do when you have the time. Also, use every short time you've got available. I always take my phone, for example, on the toilet, and I always send some messages, follow-up messages to my customers when I'm on the toilet, every single time. Just use every 5 minutes you've got available. If you're waiting somewhere in a queue in a shop, use that time, that 1 minute, and in that 1 minute you can send 3 follow-up messages. So try to use these little
snippet
times for, if you are not using Amy, please have a look at Amy. It's a follow-up system. It's an app which is connected to our workstation, and it's super easy for follow-up. So when you have these couple of minutes, you can just open Amy, and with that, it's super easy to just send a couple of follow-up messages to your customers. Yeah.
So our assignment today for you guys is to come up with it doesn't have to be a scalable system. If you want it to be a scalable system, it can be, but come up with a little bit of a plan on the time that you've got to work your business and what you want to get done, just so that you've got something in place to move forward with, basically. And yeah, just let us know, pop it in the comments below and let us know. Don't forget to check out the Scalable Systems video that we've put in there as well. It's actually got, if you go into the comments of the video, it's got printables there as well that you can go in and you can change them and make them your own. So if you want to, and also if you've got something like if you've got the app called Canva, if you go in there and type planners, you can actually bring up your, like, loads of designs of planners, and you can go in and write them and make them look pretty if that's your thing as well. So yeah, that's your assignment for Monday.
Awesome.
Okay, guys, that's it. We've rambled on a little bit today, but it's a balance. Balance is a big thing, and like we said, we still struggle with it. There's no right or wrong, but know that it's the same for everybody. So when you're having those down times and those times when you feel like you're failing, Don't worry. As long as you fail forward, you've got it. All right, guys.
Right.
See you tomorrow. Bye.